Hey everyone! You know who it is if you guys are watching on my channel. So, everything that's going on right now with the whole deer thing, it's not because I'm stopping it, it's more of it's time I grow up. It's more, I don't have time for YouTube. I don't have time to like go video this, video that. It's not. No, it's more I have to figure out what I'm doing with my life, and it's seriously bothering me. I, as you can see, I have little eye rings here that I don't take care of. Where's my wallet? I don't know where I put my wallet. It's back there. Yeah, so I'm supposed to be leaving soon to go get my paycheck cashed in so I can have money to spare because I'll be going on a camping trip with my boyfriend and his friends. Also, my friends too. We have like the same friend group pretty much. Um, but yeah, there's that. Why is that down there? I am recording on my tablet because my phone is. I need my phone so my grandma can text me. There is something underneath my desk. Just. Whoop-de-doo. I was wondering where that went. Yeah. So, yeah. I did have a job previously, and that was not last week, but the week before I had that job. And then that job ended because it was just like 4 days of working. And I got $106.24, I believe, for working there. And it's not good. It's not bad pay. I'll take the money. Because that's what I was doing for the job. I wasn't doing it for the opportunity, which I was actually. I was just doing it for money. Because I need money. I need it. Because I gotta pay for my tuition. I gotta pay for schooling. It's not fun. It's not a fun time. Um, yeah. So, the Deer series is coming soon. I need to pause things. And it's just not good for me. Just think, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It's not because I'm stopping it. It's just with everything going on. Um, I think I'll be like putting that up when my boyfriend leaves, cause he's going to basic and oh no, yeah. So there's that. Like I kept that from my mom, cause she wanted to know what was going on between me and him. And he's known on here as the crazy redneck, but for me, he got accepted into the Marines, and he will be going to basics in a month. Not even a month, maybe a few weeks. He gets shipped out for basics in August, like the beginning of August. And it's not gonna be a fun time for me, cause well, I found out not so long ago, and it's still like processing in my mind. I told my mom, this, and it was maybe like a 2 weeks after I got told this, and it's something like me to do this because I don't really confide in my mom, and it's not because I don't want to. It's more like I can't. I don't just have this talk. I know I'm growing up and I need the talk and everything, but I kind of want to find it for myself. I don't want my mom to help, and then I don't want her to worry about me, but she constantly does. And she actually knew me when I was a kid. I did not. Apparently she did when I first moved to the neighborhood. I'm like, oh god, how did I not know this? What the fuck? But anyways, we were doing the mental health unit, and we were doing depression. Now, I knew I had depression. It was no surprise there. I've always had it. I've like, always had to be around it. I had it because I was scared to say anything. It was because I didn't want the help. And tried to attempt my first suicide attempt. To attempt more and more. And it actually took a toll of this fake escape on reality. I still do it. I can't tell what's non goes through. I can't tell if he's real. Just really hard for me to think about because spoken word poetry for the last day of school, like this year, and it was talking about this. I will I'm using my Google tablet, which is good for me. Excuse me. Depression. And she told us we can write depression. Like, I've always had depression. I don't take the pills. Don't. And I can't help but say I can't do it. I can't take the pills. It's not that hard. My mind. I had this family reunion, and it's really hard for me to even think, oh, who are I can't tell what reality is. So I took this to work. Don't you work anymore? And it's gonna take a minute. It does talk about abuse and was abused before. Oh my gosh. I have to turn it on and off again. I am so tired. I'm sorry, I do love to draw. Drawing is still over here. Is something I want to do in life. Here and there, but not enough to do it. But yeah, it doesn't rhyme or anything. It's more like just saying. It kind of like bores you a little bit if you don't. I'm boring. I'm trash. I'm gonna keep. So, like people, and my friends know people. I kind of like my stand people. I can't. If I'm like around so many people, I like lose my mind. Like, there it is. Wrote it in a format was the. Remember you came to me as if I was the angel in your own dark closet. The feathers are soft to my touch, and haunted with your presence. You're standing there with this gloomy aroma that pours down like the knives of all the people that hurt me. I recall the memory of every person you hurt. I could hear their cries up to the skies that them out. Your clawed hands off my skeletal joints till it was just all bone, grew more into a creaking, cracking nature, hammered down and broke the bones. The cries of my hurting and the tears waiting for the water to be poured out again. The sound you made, it's like hearing another voice weeping with me, but it's more of a mockery in your voice. My own cries just fuel your self-confidence up and you're down. Each tainted lie you whisper to me just gave me alcohol for the first time. Up for me was just an obstacle to make me become a much darker person. What was it that you called it? Did you call it like it was just a waste? It wasn't reality, this was hell. I was living in a place to where you had the lights that hung up above me were flickering on and off on it. That's what I see every day. Then the people in there in the week. I questioned myself and also questioned you. For them to help me. I want to be saved. I want to be in the anymore. Am I living in one? Are you my puppeteer? Are you controlling this dream by this dream? Are you disguised as someone as I trust? Every day it's always a battle with you, a mental battle. Every time I tell you that, you just stab me with another lie, another threat, another comment. You play this villain who sends different characters, my bullies, my mother, my bullies, my own mother. You send them to me. I am slowly losing my own sense. I have my wits. I have my powers. I have. But to be in my front, but to be in front of my own battles, there are a couple times I want to reset the game. I want to reset mistakes my parents made. I want to reset the fight. I have to take a deep breath and recite the music that I have listened before. Not giving up, I just need to push away from me until it is time to battle you. So if we finally meet in person, the day we face off, the day I get rid of you, and I will always make this promise. I will get rid of you. I don't want to let the dream I live in with people who I know is just a dream. Crimson flow in a slow guidance as if it was really my mind. I won't control you. Depression is a killer. So, the heavy subject for depression, it's something that needs to be addressed because my mom does. Yep.